So what's going on, everyone? I hope you're having a good day. The Blackout beta for Black Ops 4 is 3 weeks away today, and in this video we are going to be discussing over some new details which I found within the trailer, and stuff about Blackout I found out within the BO4 beta, as well as some recent leaks about Blackout which help paint a really exciting and promising picture for the mode. Of course, not everyone wants to hear spoilers, so when we do get up to that section I will put a spoiler warning just in case you don't want to know, but it's really exciting information nonetheless, and I'm sure you'll want to know. If you're excited for the Blackout beta on the 10th of September, drop a thumbs up on this video and let me know your thoughts on this down below. A few different topics to discuss in this video, so let's not waste any more time and jump straight in with the first one. Now, I got a tweet from one of my subscribers the other day called Shifting Flame, who pointed out a frame within the Blackout trailer and thinks this could be our first look at the Ultimus crew characters, and confirming that we can play as them in Blackout. Now, at first I didn't really think too much of it, and I asked him, what character do you think this is? And he thinks it could be Nikolai from the Ultimus crew. It's very hesitant to agree with him as we see Primus Nikolai in the shot, but comparing this sort of very low quality image we have zoomed in of this person and looking at a shot of Ultimus Nikolai from behind, as we can see in the Zombie Chronicles trailer when he's taking the shoot in Shangri-La, there actually is quite a big resemblance to both characters. At first, I thought the backpack on the Blackout image was far too big for Ultimus Nikolai. It just didn't look right. Looking at the detailing of the backpack and then the sort of small, I don't even know what to describe it, but it's almost like part of his main vest, which he has tucked over his belt, which hangs a little bit below onto his trouser section. It does sort of match up a little bit. And you can also see that this soldier, and it's very blurry, is wearing something over his head. It's very hard to distinguish, but Ultimus Nikolai's sort of scarf that he wears has two distinct sort of different color shifts. There's one that goes round his head, and then there's one at the back which is a slightly different color, and you can vaguely make that out within the trailer. So if this is Ultimus Nikolai, then that means that we could play as the Ultimus crew in Blackout as well as the Primus crew, which would be amazing. I mean, it makes sense, right? We've seen the Chaos crew in there, we've seen Primus, so why not Ultimus? You could have a crew mixed of Primus characters and Ultimus characters, or a whole team of Primus characters versus a squad of Ultimus. It'd be super cool. And maybe those 4 exclusive Blackout characters could be zombie characters, but instead of it being the Primus characters, they are indeed the Ultimus crew. Just a little food for thought there. The next topic to discuss is player count. Now, whilst I was playing the Black Ops 4 beta and the servers turned off officially on weekend 2, I was just playing, minding my own business. The servers went off, but I was still in a game, and I eventually got kicked out and was kicked back to the main menu. It still allowed me to select multiplayer. Then, as you can see there, it had the party player limit of 102, which I was like, what the heck? And this could possibly be the Blackout player limit, whilst additionally having 2 slots for spectators. So if there was ever an esports version of the Blackout mode, then it'd have the extra player slots to be able to spectate it. Over the last week, trickles of information to do with Blackout have been on the internet via a YouTuber called XLimeTigerX. His findings have been posted on the Black Ops 4 subreddits, which is how I came across it. I have all the info I'm talking about linked down below in the description so you can see this for yourselves. But within the game, he's found some data which consists of a player limit in Blackout being set to 100. Now, this was really surprising, and this is the second sort of indication we've had today in the video which indicates that the player limit is going to be 100. Now, this isn't a 100% definite guarantee that this will have 100 players, but it looks like Treyarch are aiming for a 100 player limit within Blackout. Hopefully we see this actually come to fruition within the beta. As for the Battle Royale map, which is rumored to be a little bit bigger than Fortnite's, if it didn't have 100 players, it would be a very, very barren experience. There was also some data found which suggests that we will be parachuting into the map via various animations found within the beta files. Now, we haven't seen this within the teaser itself, but within flashes and frames, you do see players using wingsuits, which we assumed would be how you would jump into the map. Maybe you jump out of the plane and you're in the wingsuit and you'll slowly glide across to where you want to drop. But it seems like parachutes will be in the game. How the wingsuits work, we don't really know as of yet, but I think the wingsuit is a really friggin' cool addition. We also just learned as well, for those playing on PC, that the Black Ops 4 Blackout beta will begin September 14th for those who have pre-purchased Black Ops 4, and the Blackout PC beta will become open the following day, September 15th. This still doesn't really confirm how long the beta for Blackout is going to run. I would assume it to be a week if it's starting on Monday for those on PS4 and then starting on Friday on PC for those that have pre-ordered. I'm not sure how this is going to be for Xbox One users, but I assume the Xbox One beta of Blackout will start the same day and time as the PC beta. It just won't become an open beta. But I think for something like this, Activision and Treyarch would probably want to open this up for the masses to play, as it will guarantee a lot of eyes onto their Battle Royale. I'm sure all of you are going to be playing, but I'd love to know down below in the comment section what platform you're going to be jumping on the Black Ops 4 Blackout beta on. The last thing we're going to discuss today about Blackout is some more leaks which occurred about a week or so ago to do with vehicles inside of Blackout. We know for sure that they've described land, sea and air vehicles, and so far we've seen one land vehicle be a mongoose of sorts. We've seen a air vehicle, which is obviously the helicopter we see in the teaser, and in one shot we see the sea vehicle being some sort of really lightweight boat which is going towards cargo. But within the beta files for Black Ops 4 there were a lot of sound files related to multiple vehicles inside of the game. Now there's no guarantee that all of the vehicles mentioned in this leak are going to be within Blackout. These sounds may exist for other vehicles in other modes, perhaps in the specialist stories, or these might not even make it into the full game. We don't really know. But jumping in with air vehicles, there are sounds for an AC-130, a helicopter, a helo, jets, and a Wraith. It sounds insane. I can't even imagine a Battle Royale game with that many air vehicles where people will be fighting it out in the skies and mowing down opponents from a distance up in the air. There's also more land vehicles, which is good because the mongooses we see within the trailer open you up to easy fire. So obviously we'd expect some more armored vehicles, and we have mentions of a hover car, a mini tank, a quad tank, as well as a truck. Hover car sounds very intriguing, and we don't know what on earth that is. When I hear that, I think of the sort of hover motorcycles that were in the Advanced Warfare campaign, but we're obviously not going to see that. There's also mentions of a few different kill streaks. I'm not sure if those would make it into Battle Royale. We've not seen that before. I don't know if it would work or not. Let me know what your opinion is on kill streaks in a Battle Royale. But that's going to round up this video for all the news we have for you guys so far on the Blackout beta. If you're excited, let me know your thoughts on it down below. What particular areas of the map are you most looking forward to seeing and discovering? If there's any other multiplayer maps that have not yet been seen inside of Blackout, what would you want to see from the Call of Duty multiplayer maps make it into Blackout? I'd love to know. And if you enjoyed the video, drop it a thumbs up. I'd super appreciate that. Make sure to check out my previous uploads on your screen right now. But thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.